Imagine standing before a mirror that doesn't show your reflection, but fractures it, splintered shards each whispering your deepest doubts. This mirror is your trading mind, cracked by fear's relentless hand. What if I told you that these cracks are the very chains holding you back from freedom in the markets? Mark Douglas, the legendary trading psychologist, said it plainly. The only thing that can stop us from executing our edge is fear. But fear isn't a simple villain. It's a subtle tyrant that infiltrates your every decision, whispering that you must know the future before you act. Today, we unravel the three silent fears: fear of being wrong, fear of losing money, and fear of missing out, that are stealthily eroding your trading edge. And we'll explore how embracing uncertainty, as Douglas taught, can free you to trade with clarity and conviction. Take my hand. Step into the shadows behind fear's veil, so you can finally see the truth burning quietly beneath. Trading is not about certainty, but about mastering your mind when the unknown looms. Fear of being wrong is the silent assassin of your confidence. It's born from the ego's desperate grip on being right, an illusion we cling to as traders. Mark Douglas called this attachment a mental trap, where every trade becomes a test of self-worth instead of a step in a probabilistic journey. When you fear being wrong, hesitation creeps in. You delay entries, miss setups, or worse, avoid trades altogether. This paralysis isn't about the market. It's about a fear of self-exposure. What if the trade reveals you're flawed? What if others see you fail? Douglas taught that the market doesn't judge us. It's indifferent. Candles have no positive or negative charge. We assign meaning based on our egos and emotions. The moment you detach your identity from being right, hesitation evaporates, and with it, fear's grip loosens. The key is embracing uncertainty, surrendering the illusion that you must know what will happen next. Every professional trader thinks in probabilities, not certainties. They see wrong outcomes not as failures, but as data points shaping the next opportunity. Release yourself from the fear of being wrong, and you release the hardest chains binding your mind. Your edge, your strategy, can finally breathe and unfold without the distortion of ego's demand for perfection. Fear of losing money is primal. It tugs at your gut like a visceral ache. The pain of loss etched deep in our biology. Douglas identified this as loss aversion, a bias so strong it can override the logic of your trading plan. This fear breeds hesitation and impulsive exits. You hold on too long, hoping to avoid a loss that is in fact inevitable. Or you cut winners short, gripped by the terror that profits might vanish if you don't lock them in immediately. Douglas emphasized that risk acceptance is the bridge to freedom. If you can truly accept losses as part of the process, you stop fighting the market's natural flow and start operating with clarity, discipline, and peace of mind. It's not about eliminating losses. It's about changing your relationship with them. When loss is no longer a monster hiding under the bed, your mind stops scaring itself with what might happen and starts focusing on what you can control. Letting go doesn't mean losing discipline. It means trusting your edge enough to let the market play out while you preserve your mental capital, the true currency of trading mastery. FOMO is the spark that ignites reckless flames. It's the fear that the market's next big move will leave you behind. So you jump in early, chasing shadows instead of waiting for your signal to mature. This fear distorts your timing, making you cut winners prematurely, convinced that profits will evaporate if you don't lock them in now. In truth, it's your own impatience whispering lies, urging you to abandon the edge you worked so hard to develop. Douglas reminds us that true confidence in your edge means waiting, not impulsively reacting. The market rewards patience because it's a dance of probabilities, not a sprint to catch fleeting moments. The moment you stop chasing and start observing, that's when clarity arrives. The edge you've honed in calm focus becomes a beacon, guiding you safely through the chaos of the market's endless possibilities. Trading is not a race. It's a patient unfolding of probability, where the prize goes to those who master stillness amid the storm, learning to trust their process over the frantic urge to not miss out. Fear is the invisible wall standing between you and your true trading potential. But as Mark Douglas showed us, it's not an unbreakable barrier. It's a mental habit you can learn to dissolve, one thought at a time. Today, you've seen how fear of being wrong, fear of losing money, and fear of missing out steal your edge. Now I invite you to lean into uncertainty, shed the illusion of control, and trade from a place of mindful acceptance. If you found value here, join us at The Edge Decoded, where we dive deep into the minds of legendary traders and the psychology behind their success. Subscribe and take the next step in mastering your mind and your edge.